We just got quiet confirmations that change how we'll play Paralives on day 1, including near seamless saves, how workshop builds really work, and cheats. The biggest W first, the plan is one loading screen when you open your save, and that's it. Switching between families or jumping from your homebody to a para across town, no extra loading screens. The devs have said that if they see heavy lag, that they might tweak things, but the plan for early access is seamless play. For rotational households and storytellers, this is massive. No pace breaks, just pure vibes and gameplay flow. Here's some clarification that you're going to want for building and downloads via the Steam Workshop. You're not actually sharing lots. Instead, you're going to be sharing the contents of that lot. For example, if I export my cozy cottage, you can drop it onto your own lot. But if the lot that you're using is too small, then you can expect placement issues. The devs are most excited to see community hairstyles, clothing, and furniture flood in first. I'm fully expecting the day 1 mod scene to likely be cast specific, with build sharing a close second. Workshop creators, get your folders ready and start coming up with some juicy ideas. Cheats are in. We've got the basics plus a direct quote from the devs: way too many debug cheats. Not every favorite is guaranteed at launch, so keep a list of your must-have cheats ready. The devs want feedback to shape what's included and what doesn't make the grade. Expect utility staples like money and need-style functions to show up in some form, and don't worry, I am planning on releasing a Paralives cheats guide as soon as I can after early access release. Plan for a rapid-fire hotfix barrage right after release, then a slower, deeper rhythm for features and content during early access. The devs have no fixed update schedule yet that they've shared with us, but we do know that they are planning on releasing regular updates throughout early access and beyond. Once can nudge your paras into job domains based on their talent trait, which is super clean story fuel if you like the game to suggest arcs for your gameplay. Work from home careers are not being planned for early access, but they are not off the table for a later date. So if you want your paras to be able to work from home, make sure you let the devs know. Nicely, though, please. Gardening started as a Hack Week prototype and needs more love before it lands, so it's not going to be available on first day of early access, but don't worry, it is on their radar. Early peek of the gardening is on their Patreon. I've put a link to it in the description, but be warned that the last time I looked at it, it was still locked behind a paywall. Non-household paras needs will not refresh in your game, and this is by design. The code literally checks, is this para an NPC? And if the answer is yes, then it skips the needs update. That makes a true DK for Townies mod extremely tricky. Heads up, challenge players, this means that random NPC catastrophes on your lot are purposely going to be highly unlikely. Cooking is going to start simple. Your paras will either nail the recipe or they won't. Food will spoil over time though, so you need to keep a close eye on those leftovers. The developers test animations on multiple heights of paras at once. And as soon as I read that, I just pictured a lineup of like a dozen different height paras, all doing the same animation, like some kind of weird line dancing. Procedural setups cover lots of cases, but physical interactions like hugs, kisses, and handshakes need extra variance for big height differences. This type of game development is time-consuming, but is slowly progressing. Death is simple for now, but will evolve further during early access. No dedicated deep dive pre-launch for deaths is being planned, but watch the space for any new death news as I'm made aware of it. Relationship categories like romance and family currently exist in the game. They're not very moddable yet, however, and you can't add or edit categories, but like everything, the devs are open to adding more labels and opening up moddability features even further, so if you want it, let them know. Once you've created your para and have moved them into live mode, you're going to be able to access the para maker via mirrors and dressers for your outfits and makeup. But if you want to give your para a new hairstyle, you're going to need to send them on a trip to the hair salon. I love that diegetic touch, adding storytelling aspects to gameplay. It really adds to the immersion, in my opinion. Changing your para baby's nappies or diapers on a table is not gonna make early access, but it is something that the devs want to add later. All paras are right-handed right now due to animation complexity, but I'm really hoping that they're able to give us left-handed or even ambidextrous paras later on. Growth spurts are going to hit kids, preteens, and teens currently. Elders will not shrink, but their backs will develop an arched humpback-style posture, which is a very nice slice-of-life detail. The color of your para's palms will also apply to the soles of their feet, which is an awesome detail. Gums are currently pink across the board, but the devs do agree that darker options make sense, especially from a realistic point of view, so that has also been put on the radar. Near seamless saves, creator first workshop sharing, cheats confirmed, and a roadmap that starts with polish and grows into bigger systems. So what are you going to be touching first on day one of early access? Talent-driven careers, modded hair, or placing shared houses? Drop your plans below and subscribe to the channel for Paralives guides and cozy chaos as we roll into the May 2026 early access Paralives launch.